What's going on, guys? My name's Daemon, and welcome back to another episode of Demon's Declassified Minecraft Survival Guide. In today's episode, there is one thing that we really need as quickly as possible, and that is to get a creeper farm set up. Now, right now, I'm going back over to the desert to get a lot of sand. I made some shulker boxes. I need a lot of sand for some glass to actually make this creeper farm. And I also probably need to go to the nether to get some nether quartz because I really wasn't prepared for this episode. But actually, I think I got enough nether quartz in order to make all of the observers that I need. So I may not need to. But I do need sand for glass because the build that I am going to go off of is currently requiring glass. I'm basing it off of another YouTuber's tutorial, and I'll link that in the description. And that YouTuber that I'm basing it off of is Shulkercraft, and his efficient creeper farm that is only gunpowder and doesn't give you skeleton drops or spider drops or anything like that. But he uses a lot of glass, so I've got to go get some sand and smelt that up into glass. And then I'm probably just going to make it out of cobblestone because that's a pretty much renewable resource that I have access to right now. And then later on we might make it look better. But we have all this ocean around us, so we'll build our creeper farm out in the ocean, and that is not the desert. I need to keep going this direction. I've already checked that. I remember that distinctly. So I'm going to go collect probably a shulker box full of sand, and then I'll meet you guys back at home. So I'll see you there. I don't know about you guys, but this is probably one of the most satisfying things to do in Minecraft. Using an efficiency 4 or 5 shovel and just laying waste to a bunch of sand and dirt. Primarily sand, more so because it's a gravity block. It's so entertaining and relaxing. Not quite a shulker box full, but I wasn't paying attention and nearly broke my diamond shovel, so I'm gonna have to go repair that and probably throw Unbreaking 3 on it because I really don't want to have to keep making shovels. So I'm gonna stop here, pick up this shulker box, and I will see you guys back at home. Alright, we're back home. One more thing that I gotta grab and deal with this guy before we go out and build this creeper farm. I've got to get some hoppers and chests real quick, which means I need iron, and my wood supply is looking rough, except for dark oak. Dark oak's doing all right, so we'll use dark oak. So let's turn these into planks. That should be plenty. Maybe we need 18 chests and 15 hoppers. What's that come to? That comes to 33 chests. Okay. There. That's 33 chests. And then hoppers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One too many. Oh well. We'll just make another chest real quick. Alright. Put all this back up and then we'll head over to the ocean. So I managed to make just a few rockets. We wanted to make sure we're far enough away from land, actually in a deep ocean. This is a lukewarm ocean. And we want deep ocean, lukewarm. Give me deep ocean, please. Probably over here. Are you deep lukewarm ocean? This will work. So we're gonna have to fill her up all the way from the bottom here, and yeah, then we'll make this farm. So I may have messed up a little bit. I didn't keep any building blocks on me. So, we'll swim fast, place our shulker box, get some cobblestone out, and pillar up really quickly. Without drowning, hopefully. We're gonna drown a little bit, apparently. Not bad, though. Okay. So, let me get this platform built out a little, and we'll be right back. Alright, now that we've got the platform spread out, from the center we want to build up four blocks. And this fourth block will be our center hopper. So above this, we want to go 2 more and build a 3x3 square. So out 1 block on each side from the middle, like so, and then connect around the outside, like so, and do that all the way around. And you can get rid of all this temporary stuff in here because it's not really necessary. I'm just leaving that block so I know exactly where center is. Now from the center of these sides, you want to build out 7 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do that all the way around. Now that we've done that, you want to connect all of these together around the outside and fill the center in. Now that we've got everything filled in, we want to go to each individual corner over here, place down a block, and then we're going to surround this entire thing on the outside in a 1 block high layer of glass. So just take some glass, and this glass, we use glass here to make sure that mobs can't spawn on it, just to mob proof this area so we don't have zombies and skeletons and spiders getting into our collection system, which we really don't want to have anything other than gunpowder in here. And I'm going to fill this in and then get right back to you. Alright, now that we've got that, we want each corner to have 2 more blocks, like so, all the way around. You can put 1 in the corner if you like. I mean, it's not necessary, you just need the 2, but for symmetry's sake, we'll put 3. And all the way around. And then we're going to need some buckets of water. We can do this with, realistically, 6 buckets of water, so let's go ahead and I'll craft some more buckets here because I didn't bring enough with me apparently. Just craft up 5 buckets, jump down, fill them with water. There we go. And down the scaffolding. 4 and 5. And then we'll grab the other bucket we had in the shulker box here. There we go. Now in these corners, you want to remove your temporary blocks, which you could have gotten away with doing just 1, and place a water in the corner there, all the way around. So we'll clean up our hotbar here a little bit and put all this water on our hotbar. There we go. 2, 3, and the final one. 4. Now you're going to notice it doesn't reach all the way, so the way that we fix that, these other 2 buckets of water, we want a bucket to be placed here, and if we place 1 here, that creates an infinite water. It does not. Okay. I messed that up. Let me go grab more water. Alright, as I was saying, if you place them 3 apart, it creates an infinite water source that you can just continually go down the line like so. And you will need another source of water like right there, but just all the way down and around the entire thing. And now that you've done that, I think we didn't go enough out, but this can be alleviated pretty easily. So we've got a crafting table here. We'll just grab some wood and make some signs really, really quickly. Should only need 6 of them, or no, 8 of them. So we'll make a few sticks and then signs. Get 9. And if you take and oh, actually, we should probably make fence gates. Fence gates are better. So we'll just turn a lot of these into planks. We're eventually going to have to turn all of them into planks, but right now we'll just do a few. We need more sticks. That should be enough. Turn the rest of these into fence gates. We might as well make 9 fence gates. That's 8. We'll just make 8. So we'll throw these on our hotbar. My inventory is becoming a massive mess really, really quickly. So if you take the fence gates, you put them like so. We'll just place that one there temporarily and then pick it back up. This should stop the water. And there we go. Now, when you want entities to be able to go through here, you'll open up these fence gates like so, and they can travel freely through them like that. And then the creepers will be able to just fall straight through. So now that we have all of these fence gates in, we're going to want to go up from this platform here 2 blocks, and then on top of that, so 3 blocks total. On top of that, we'll make our platforms here. And from this, we'll go from the center 6 blocks. 6. And back to center, and do that all the way around. Now from here we need to pull out our glass, and on the end of each of these pillars and to the right we want to place a glass block. And this is so that we don't have creeper spawns, don't have spider spawns, and they should be able to be pushed off here and land into the water without an issue. I did make this platform 1 smaller than it really needs to be, which isn't necessarily a problem. We can always put a box around this and guarantee that the creepers won't fall out, which is what I may do. We're only going to build 6 layers on this rather than the 9 that the tutorial that I'll link in the description will show. But we need to fill in this platform now, and then we'll move on. But keep in mind, you come here to this point, right? Oh, if I can not fall off, you'll have 2 blocks, and then on this section here, this block will be glass, and that will be the same all the way around. And my goodness, I am having a bad time with this water. All right. Let's get back up there. Now that we've finished that platform, we want to add glass pillars throughout this little platform here, and this will help prevent the spawning of spiders. And if you watch the video that I linked in the description, you'll see exactly where you've got to place these to stop the spider spawns. So here, and I actually put this in the wrong spot, and here, and then 2 away here, 2 away from here, then 2 this direction, so on and so forth. And it staggers, that way it doesn't have any one spot that's large enough for a spider spawn. I apologize greatly for the water sounds. There we go. And that's all of the glass pillars in. Now we're going to take some torches and place some torches. That way we don't have to worry about anything spawning while we're trying to build the other platforms. Now we want to do this again on the next level up. And we're going to do this for 6 levels. Then I'll come back and I'll put in the redstone systems. Now, as for this last layer, we want to go up 3 blocks from our 6th layer of spawning platforms, and we're going to start by placing some solid blocks here. So I've got 14 repeaters, so we want 7, so 3 on each side here, like so. What? Yes, I forgot. So 3 on each side. Go back up real quick, and then we'll just make it solid like so all the way around. Now for this, we're going to want to switch our repeaters into our hands and take out this block here because it's kind of problematic. We'll just move it over and we'll work with that. So solid block, there we go. And repeaters here all the way across. So 7 repeaters, then 7 back the other direction. And that's all. Then we'll take a redstone comparator, bump this out 1 more block on each side. Like so. And on either end, it doesn't really matter what end we choose, but we want the redstone comparator facing this direction, switched on, and then we'll take our redstone dust, place in both corners, and we can bump this out 1 more, make a stick and make a lever real quick, like so. Lever, plop this lever down here, and that's a redstone clock. Now we want to set this delay way larger than that, so we'll turn off the redstone clock and max out the delays. So 3 clicks on each. Now you're going to have to get back up here and replace this in just a moment. So this center repeater right over the center, we'll go ahead and take that out. Take out this full block. Break our scaffolding out of the way. We'll just move it over here for now. And we want to take our observer. Place an observer facing this direction, so it's watching the repeater above it. Now that we've got the observer placed, we can take our dispensers, which I have 9 of them instead of just the 6. And we want to place that downward. Now we'll hop back up on top real quick, place back down our repeater, max it out. And when we turn this on, once that signal passes across that observer, it's going to fire off the dispenser, like so. And then when that signal passes back across, it'll fire again. So with that, that will dispense the water over and over and over. So we'll go ahead and turn this off for now because we don't need it on. I kind of want to go ahead and stick the buckets in here. It doesn't matter what one, I just want it in the center. Now I caused myself a bit of an issue, but we want to do something else while we're up here first. So you remember the platform we built at the bottom for the catching of the creepers? We want to build out a platform over the top, and we want to go at least, I'd say 5 past that. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And we want to do that every single direction from this center block. Now that we've got that, we want to just fill this in a big square all the way around, being sure that we use bottom half slabs to keep mobs from spawning up here. Alright, before we put in the last of the dispensers and the last of the dispensers and observers, there's one more thing that we have to do, and it's probably the one thing that's the least fun out of all of this, honestly. So we're just gonna throw all these slabs and everything back in here along with the stone, and we need the oak wood to keep the observers on us along with the dispensers. We don't need that or that. I'll clean these up later. Don't need the glass anymore. Keep the rockets on us, and I'll pull out my elytra. Put the sticks back in here as well. So this is the least fun part. You've got to put trapdoors on the entirety of the top of this, every layer in this. So we're just gonna make a bunch of oak trapdoors, as many as we can possibly make, and hope that that's enough. It'll be close. We'll see, because I do have some in this chest as well. If not, we can always go back and get more, but I'm hoping we don't have to. So we'll climb all the way back up here to the top layer, which is here. And we want trapdoors from this point backwards. So trapdoor here, like so. Trapdoors here. Anywhere that a mob can potentially spawn, which we don't need it over the glass, and I can take that one away. Whoa. Please come here. Thank you. We'll be dealing with that in a few minutes. So just do this all the way around. When you get down below, it's a little bit easier because you don't have to try to line things up with the layer below you. You just go across the entirety of the exposed ceiling, and then you're done. Make sure they're closed. Don't open them. Now we just fill everything in from this point on, and same shape as what the platform is. So I'm going to do this and then I'll be back. So I've come to the conclusion I don't have enough trapdoors to do everything that I need done. So we're going to have to use different types of trapdoors all the way across. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not a big deal. I'm going to place my dispensers and observers as I go, and then once that's finished, I'll come back, we'll kick this on and see what it does. Alright, now that we've got all that done and I got all of my trapdoors placed, I need to try to pick all this up. That way we can get the collection system built. So from here we want to go 2-ish. 1, 2, yeah. So we'll do, from this point, we'll put a block like so. Let's go ahead and place our shulkers back down over here so we can get our resources out of it. We want our soul campfires, rather, our hoppers, and our chests. We want to put a chest into, not that block, wrong one. Need to go over one. Put our hoppers in here, like so. Well, actually, yeah. And like so. 3 wide, and we want to get up here to where we can place our campfires. So let's go ahead and remove these blocks. Just temporary, they don't matter. Pop up one more. Place our campfires on the hoppers. Take our chests. We'll go ahead and pick this one up because we're going to need it. And from this point, we want that going directly into the chest all the way across. Excuse me, sir. That's not what I was wanting you to do. Come here. Like so. One more. Then we want to go down a block. Chests across here. And then chests here. Making sure they are connected. Like so. And you want to make sure to stagger them. That way you can go in behind with hoppers. Pulling out of the top chest, taking it to the very bottom. So this will give you 9 double chests potentially of gunpowder. There we go. Sleep through the night. Then we'll use my last 3 rockets to fly up with the elytra and turn this thing on. Hopefully I can nail it. Whew. Got it. All right. Go ahead, flip this switch, and we should hear the water once it hits this. And the trapdoors, because I forgot about how much of a... There we go. We've already got creepers falling off. Already dying. Let's make sure that it actually goes into the chest. There we go. That is a creeper farm. Now, we want to make sure that we're a ways away from this because we can't be too close to it or it's not going to spawn creepers. The video, I believe, recommends that you build at least 119 blocks up. So, 119, 50 blocks away from sea level. I mean, realistically, you've got to be 25 blocks away for... 22 specifically away for things to spawn. So if you were to build a platform out this direction, you could stand there. All this would be loaded, and then it would still spawn creepers in and give you all the gunpowder. But yeah, that's a creeper spawner. Let's take one more flight. Take a look at what this is doing. See if we can see. Yep, the water. There's creepers being pushed off. We'll be able to make more rockets here in just a few minutes. Look at that. Just creeper dying left and right. We should see more gunpowder coming down in here any minute. Got to go through all these chests, but now this should, anytime a creeper hits in here, should immediately pick it up through the campfire since it's not a full block. Those hoppers should be able to pick it up. Now I am going to take glass, and this is mighty noisy, but I am going to take glass, and I'm going to block this off just to be sure that no gunpowder is going to fall out the edges. And I should still be, yeah, I can still open the chest. I just want to make sure no gunpowder whatsoever is going to fall out and have to deal with losing it because of it. And it looked like everything was working perfectly fine when it came to creepers dropping off. It didn't look like they were dropping past the platform. So that's a good thing. That was my last rocket, so I'm gonna have to sit here and collect some gunpowder in between episodes. But that's great. So that's all I have for today. Hopefully this was all right. I'm pretty sure I messed up the guy's creeper farm just a little bit. I know for a fact that this platform directly above me is wrong. I did make it too short in 3 directions. Just watch the video. This is a very good creeper farm. It works really well. You don't have to deal with spiders or anything like that. So go give Shulker a follow and sub on YouTube. Like his video. It's a great creeper farm. It'll help you out. You can follow it step by step a lot better than I probably did today, but we're getting there. I've got plans for tomorrow. I have another sugarcane farm that I really need to get going because I can get gunpowder, but if I'm not getting sugarcane, I can't get the rockets. So I'm going to end this episode here. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already, and leave a comment and like the video if you enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.